All right, I think I did it. Okay. So there's me on YouTube. Hi, I think I'm straight, but now nothing is streaming on Facebook. So now I got to go over here. Just bear with me. Yes, this is coming to you live. This part of it went much better at rehearsal. All right, now I think I'm live on Facebook over here, and I think I'm live on, thank you, Sparky, on YouTube over here. I don't believe that I am sideways. If I am, please forgive me and just turn your devices this way or that. Uh, okay, let's see. This gets to the heart of what I was talking about to myself before, but you peckerheads, I mean in a nice way, weren't here, is that I really don't know how to start these live stream shows. That's one thing. And the other thing is, uh, I could come out and say, why, hello, or hi, or just pop out from these curtains. But it seems like a fan favorite is for me to come out fucking sideways. So there you go. I'd like to say I did that by mistake, but I did not. And also, uh, that's going to really fuck up the pee break that's going to happen later on. So, again, welcome to episode 20. If you're new here, hop in the chat, introduce yourself. I have merchandise, shirts, mugs, pillows, all that shit you can buy. Please send me money. I am so anxious to get out there and perform before a live audience, although actually you're live and I'm live, so that's kind of like an assholeish thing to say right there. Yeah, I have not made a secret about keeping myself safe because I love my life and I want to have a happy life and I want to live to perform many years from now. So don't mistake. And people say when I tell them that I'm playing it safe, I'm tired of them saying, you can't live your life in fear. Well, I'm not. I'm playing it safe. I don't live my life in fear of going over Niagara Falls in the barrel because when I go up there, I religiously avoid shopping at the barrel guy stand right there by the falls. So I'll get back out there when I can. Tonight, I am completely unprepared. And the sideways thing fucked me up pretty good, so we have that going on. I'm actually going to try to perform some of my hit singles, if you will. So here we go. And if you're going to go, oh, fuck you in a bucket of goo, you saw that before. Spoiler alert, I warned you that I was going to do reruns. So somebody, I don't know who it was, somebody posted in the comments when I said I was going to do some old classics. They said, well, don't you have any old stories about working for an asshole that didn't pay you? Yes, actually, that is precisely the situation that is going on right now. I am working for myself, so I cover the asshole part of that story, and I am technically not paying myself, so there you go. That story should have been funnier than it was, but here we go. Oh, and in classic show fashion, afterwards, folks like to hang out for a photo shoot in the back of the room, so I'll sneak in here at the end, and then we can do some selfies and post them fuckers and have some fun like that. Bite back every urge you have. I'm trying to pretend like we're really there, but I actually fucked up the illusion by saying I'm trying to pretend like we're really there, but it's part of the thing. Bite back every urge. That's it. Bite. See, that's why it's important for me to run through this fucking show so that when I get back out there before a fucking live audience, I'll know what the fuck I'm saying because whatever I'm doing now isn't gonna fucking work with all of you there. This only works if you're not there. If you're there where you are now in your living room, which isn't here, but if you're there where I can see you, this don't fucking work at all. So bite back every urge you have to ask me after the show all those questions about the Amish that you just had to ask me. As people slam back fucking Yinglings all night long and they come stumbling over and go, hey, I got a bunch of Amish questions to ask you. No, fuck you in a bucket of goo. Google that shit. I'm not your Amish Wikipedia up here for crying out loud. If people ask me the dumbest shit about the Amish and the peckerheads when I perform in Lancaster, there's always like people who live next door to Amish and they come at me with a super spy question. And if I don't answer the question to the Amish, they know that matches up. Somehow this is proof that I'm not Amish. And the peckerhead just really happened. He said, hey, I got Amish neighbors and I want to know what kind of underwear you're wearing. Well, I want to know what kind of sick fuck takes pictures of his Amish fucking neighbors and underwear. See, I'm a little trippy here. This is good. This is like a never mind. Fuck me in a bucket of goo. So people ask me all kinds of dumb shit too. They got this. Anybody who's ever been to Lancaster has this uncontrollable urge to report the trip to me. And I'm kind of happy, but I don't really give a fuck. Hey, Raymond, I was at Shady Maple. Yeah, well, I just had a happy meal. I didn't fucking call you at 3 o'clock in the morning. Settle down, for crying out loud. So, when you see me in actual Lancaster, I blend in like every other Tom, Dick, and Amos. But if you take me out of the motherland, stick me in the city, I get rubbernecked worse than Dolly Parton's breasts at a gay bar. These people, they point and they giggle and they do this and they tug on each other's arms and they think that I can't see them and I'm right here and they're going, look. What? Oh, me! Ha! Look. It's gonna be a coughing water night, I'll tell you that. Because I'm not fucking used to that. I remember I didn't just take it from everybody. They look. I was in the mall many years ago, for lack of a better thing to call them. I'd say they were city teenagers. Spiked rooster hairdos and cartoons on their arms and shit stapled into their faces, little power tools and nail clippers and thumbtacks and all kinds of shit. And they had them big shorts on where their asses are hanging out the back. It looked like they beat the fuck out of a midget, took his clothing, and didn't get the exact fit they were hoping for. And they're standing there pointing and giggling. And I didn't have prescription drugs at the time. So I'm like, enough. I am not the freak in this scenario. For once, it isn't me. So come over here, you little peckerheads. Let's take one of those paper clips out of your face. And I'll pin your fucking pants up for you. How about that? Let me introduce you to some Amish technology. Suspenders. They hold pants the fuck up. Ow. My knocker. Crying out loud. So, I have lived through what I've called the evolution of technology. And just, I love my young people. When the geezers say, these kids don't remember the good old days, you can tell them that I told you to tell them to go fuck themselves, because these are the good old days. We got the world by the nuts. We can buy gasoline 24 hours a day, man. 3 o'clock in the morning, we can go to one of them fucking stripper Wawas. And if you're too fucked up to negotiate an actual cash transaction, as long as you can memorize a 4-digit code, beep, 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 you can get gas fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. If you're coherent enough to make a cash transaction, you could 3 o'clock in the morning, you could stroll in there and get yourself a pumpkin spice latte, some Sour Patch Kids, and you can even jerk yourself off in the men's room if you know where the security camera is and you have a hat. All right? You get the world by the nuts, man. Back in the olden days, the good old days, as they would tell you, no TV after midnight and nothing fucking streamed. Forget all this Netflix and all that shit. No TV after midnight, 3 channels, black and white, and that shit, midnight, they just fucking shut it down. That was it. And there'd be a big celebration, and the Star Spangled Banner would play, and if Peckerhead would appear on your TV, this concludes our broadcast day. And they shut that shit down for the night. And then if you were really fucked up and you smoked enough dope, yes, you could sit and stare at the TV screen with snow and look for polar bears for a couple hours, but after that, you gotta figure out something else to do. So I wish they kind of bring that system back because I am an incurable insomniac up all night long, watch the dumbest shit. There's nothing good on after midnight. That's why it's on after midnight. I'm staying up all night. I'm almost asleep. And it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm watching fucking Cupcake Wars. And then I'm getting myself worked up into a tizzy watching the fucking show called Cupcake Wars. I'm going to throw that motherfucker. If it's a war, throw that fucking cupcake. You could win this fucking thing. Oh, I wish they'd bring the off at midnight system back. I don't even need a fancy send-off. I just wish a peckerhead would appear on my cable TV midnight and say, hey, asshole, go the fuck to bed. There's nothing on. You can fucking record it and watch it tomorrow, you dumb son of a bitch. That's another thing in the good old days. If you couldn't record dick, and if you missed it, you fucking missed it. It was gone forever. Now, that piece of material is much longer, but I am doing a condensed version of this show, so I will pause it there, which will put me in an unusual situation where I won't know how to segue into the next scheduled piece of material, which I view as a perfect time to drink some fucking more water. All right, here we go. Right now, in the good old days too, man, we didn't have no fucking cell phones and shit. You had an 80-pound black phone hardwired to the fucking wall. If you had extra money, you could get one of them 300-foot snake coil cords that you could walk around the house. So that was almost like having a mobile phone. But then the dog would get his head stuck in that cord, and then you have to call people back. I gotta call you back. A fucking stupid ass dog. He's got his head all wrapped around this fucking cord here, and I may call you back. Whoa, that's part of the fucking good old days. Cell phones are the shit. I mean, it's much easier to get along in life without a car than it is without a cell phone. If you need a ride, people will pick you up and take you anywhere you want to go. We're so lazy now, we won't even give you a ride. We'll just give you the keys. Here's the fucking keys. Just go, borrow the car, and when you're done, just fucking drop it off in the house, throw the keys in the mailbox. You cannot borrow anybody's cell phone. I challenge you to ask somebody if you could borrow their phone. It's like, come on, let me use your phone. Oh, no. God, I just got to make a call. No. You're worried that if I borrow your phone, I'm going to see all your gay midget fishing porn, aren't you? Perhaps, right? That's what's going on there. And then if you leave your house without your cell phone, your family thinks you're going to die and not make it back. You're out there in the car and you're gone. And you go, oh, fuck, he left his cell phone right there on the coffee table. The dumb son of a bitch, he'll never fucking get home. He's going to pay fucking full price for gas now. He won't get to use his points because I sent him a fucking coupon as a motherfucker. So now if you're the guy who left without your phone, you got like 3 or 4 blocks to figure out you forgot your phone. And you don't even have to run into the house. You can just do a lap around, and then when they see the car, they'll come running out and they'll go, you damn son of a bitch, you forgot your fucking cell phone. I know, that's why I came back. And then you're fucking good to go. But once you hit like the mile marker, fuck it. I'm not going back. You think, like, I made it home all these years without a cell phone. I think I'll just roll the dice here again and see how I do. But now your family doesn't have the same confidence in you that you do. So what do? And we love them, and they can't help themselves. They start sending you text messages telling you forgot your fucking cell phone, and the thumb's right there, and they go, oh, fucking, and it vibrates, and it falls off the coffee table, and it can break the screen sometime. Just, oh, motherfucker. Cell phones, we got the world by the nuts. Cell phones have replaced the encyclopedia salesman. You can fucking Google anything. It's right there. It's all in that fucking phone right there. You can put your fucking coupons in there. You can stream porn on your cell phone. I got pulled over on Route 78 in New Jersey with a cop, and he was really fucking pissed off. He said, you were texting. It's very dangerous, and I'm going to have to write you up. I said, no. I was actually streaming internet porn, and it doesn't say anything on the big sign about watching porn on your phone. It says no texting. If you want to arrest me and give me a ticket, you have to change that sign to no texting or watching internet porn on your phone. If you check my phone right there, it's the last text I sent my wife was from Pennsylvania, 6:58. It said I promise not to watch internet porn on my phone when I'm going past the ghost. So right there, fuck me in a bucket of goo. On these cell phones too, you can order food. The mobile food apps are absolutely fucking incredible. Panera Bread, which I love, has a sucky system. You go in there and you get like 9 different cash registers set up, and only like 5 of them are open, and people don't know where to fucking stand. It's a real fucking clusterfuck. And there's always a peckerhead standing behind a register with no people because he's not really fucking open. But I try my luck, and they walk right up to that one. He goes, "Oh, this register's not open." Of course not. It just seemed like it'd be a lot of fun for you to just fucking stand there behind it and make me look like a fucking asshole in front of all these fucking people. And they're giggling, and I fucking storm out because I order in the parking lot from my mobile app. I'm in there, and then I order away, and then I got like fucking 10 minutes to check my Instagram videos and all that shit, and then I come strolling back in there, and then all them assholes that didn't even move once in that line are giggling, thinking, oh, fucking Einstein's coming back in for another try. So because I'm an asshole, I will kind of moonwalk over to the mobile food ordered app pickup shelf right there, swoop up my bag, and kind of moonwalk past them assholes. And then, because I am a bit of a dickhead, I'll say, you have been served in a one-room schoolhouse, as it were, by an Amish with an iPhone. Eat my triangle, bitch. And then I'm fucking out of there, right? And here's something else I figured out. They don't really police that pickup shelf all that well. Sometimes I just stroll in there, and then I didn't even order anything, and I just kind of look and try to find an order of something that I would normally eat. Say, oh, there's Johnson's order. I'll just throw the fucking onions off. See, I can teach you some shit. Fuck me in a bucket of goo. How's everybody? Is everybody good? I hope you're good. I'm trying to be good. A little water bringing us closer to the eventual pee break here. So we got cell phones. I am definitely using cheater notes. I think my last show that I did out in the world was like in fucking March. Oh, check cheater notes. Oh, all right. Here's something I'm gonna piss them on about a little bit. Is that we have lost our manners in this country. We have lost the ability to apologize. Apologize, man. We all fuck up every day, 8, 9, 10 times a day. Apologize. It's a very therapy type session, because when you apologize, what you do is you take the act of assholery, the burden of responsibility off your shoulders, and put it squarely on those of the people who are now deemed to have to forgive you. I apologize just as quickly as possible, and then I apologize. I'm so sorry. And then some people will go, well, I don't accept your apology. Well, fuck you in a bucket of goo. Now you're the dick. I apologize. You only get one. Fuck you. It's not you. It's me. How about that? Ha 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 ha. So here's the thing. Ladies, guys, we can't apologize to our women in person. It's a weakness. Our own friends will tell us when we fuck up, when we have a little meeting with our buddies. Don't apologize, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it. But it's my fault. I'm the dick. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Hold your ground. And the reason, ladies, we cannot apologize in person is we are worried you will read a lack of sincerity on our faces. The apology won't stick, and we will get sucked off, and we will have apologized for nothing. I have 15 pre-written apologies in my phone for all occasions, which I will have to change now because my wife is listening, and I will happily take a $65 ticket from the policeman, knowing that I'm going to get some action right when I get in the fucking door. That's a fair deal. All right, there you go. You can learn shit from me. Because people don't apologize. These fast food places, that's another one, man. It's a shitty job. I'd fuck up so many orders I wouldn't last, but I apologize, man. I know I'm not stable. I know this to be true. But I'm not so far gone over the cuckoo's nest that I order food that I don't like. Those days are coming. Right now, I'm sane enough to actually order food that I like. And I'll tell you this, I hate mustard with a passion so much that if I bit into mustard accidentally, I would saw off my own legs and still run right into a fucking train. That's how much I hate mustard. And so I will say no mustard more times than what I tell them what not to put the mustard on. And because I have trust issues, I will check that fucker in the parking lot. I'll just peek in there and look at it. And because women are smarter than men, and my wife has my back, she knows that them assholes are watching through the window. Hey, Spark, how you doing? We go through the window there, checking, and she said that you can check, but you should pull around the corner because we have some trust issues there, and I don't want them to spit on our food next time because they see you checking the fucking food. So right there, and then I admit it, Sparky coming over was really cool, but I also admit that she totally fucked up what I was talking about. I challenge any of you, whatever job you do, to focus, concentrate, and have cockatiel just fly over and land on your shoulder. So it'd fuck you right up. Oh, sorry, wrong ball. Cut the whoopsie. See, now she's a little pissed. She wants to relax, and my hat moved, and she's gonna get a little hissy fit there. So, okay, so now here's the bad habit. Back to the mustard on my cheeseburger. Bad habit I picked up from city guys is that when shit goes wrong, I want to go on the microphone. Here, I got you right there. That's great. I don't know if you can see her. I'm not going to get away with this, but I'm going to try to raise this up so you can see her. Way up. Now, if she stays there, that's pretty cool. Okay, when shit goes wrong, we tend to blame our women. My wife was clearly not on the other side of that counter when them assholes put mustard on my cheeseburger, but she would take the brunt of my rage when I bit into it. Now, during this piece of comedy, I yell and scream like a wild fucking lunatic, but Sparky has made a special appearance tonight, so I'm not going to scream and go nuts because then she will do that and then she'll fly off and you guys will go, oh, we missed Sparky. So I will need to perform the rest of this piece of material very quietly, which I've never really done before. So it's kind of sort of like an acting challenge. So when shit goes wrong, I open up that cheeseburger at home and there was mustard on there, and then I teed off on my wife. I mean, this is all your fucking fault. I asked her, should I check it in the parking lot? She said, oh no, you're afraid of the assholes. They all know you don't like fucking mustard on there. They're afraid of the werewolf. You said, everything will be fine. She said, motherfucker, you're probably in cahoots with them cocksuckers. Why don't you send him a text message and say, yeah, it worked. He bit into it. He's really mad. He's bringing it back. You want to film it. And it's going to go viral on the YouTube. I will take it back. And I have a pill left, but I don't want to calm down. I don't want to calm down. I want an apology. I want the food I know I ordered, and I want one of those little frozen chocolate desserts that I won't eat because it gives me diarrhea, but it's the principal thing. I'm just fucking throw it away, all right? And I slam that fucker down. There's mustard on my cheeseburger. Be leery of the tilted head if you return anything. Be leery of this move, as they always do if they go, well, did you order it with mustard? And it works every time. It's like a Jedi mind trick. And I get all apologetic, and I seem smaller, and I'm trembling, and I'm explaining my whole life. So here's the thing. I hate mustard, but I'm also mildly retarded, and I suffer from multiple personality disorder. And what possibly happened was the well-adjusted me, under the proper medication, drove us here, and my pill wore off. And the evil Lord Voldemort, he who shall not be named me, said, why don't you put mustard upon his cheeseburger? It will torture him to madness. Ah! That's one possible thing that happened. Of course, we should explore a second idea that one of you morons fucked up my order. Either that happened or that, I don't know, maybe we have to use cash cab shout out, relax my nerves, things are going to fix me up, and that scrapple sucking masturbating Mennonite has the audacity to open up the fucking cheeseburger to make sure there's actually mustard on there, because in his mind I'm fucking nuts, which I am, but he couldn't have possibly made a mistake, and now I'm starting to doubt myself. And so after yelling at this poor kid, I'm standing there going, please let there be mustard on there, please let there be mustard on there. I didn't realize I could perform my show this calmly. I understand it wasn't nearly as funny, but we got Sparky here hanging out with us, chewing on that microphone. That's fucking amazing. I don't know if she'll do this, but this is pretty fucking badass. A little water on my foot. You will lose your fucking mind if she does this. You want a drink? You want a drink? That's fucking badass. That has never happened before. Well done. And I'm fairly certain Sparky hasn't licked any dog's assholes today, so I'm not afraid to drink out of this side of the thing here. This is really fucking cool. I actually made jokes earlier in the day that I was feeling a little bit off, and she'd really have to step up her game and save the show tonight. So apparently you can understand words and thoughts, and that's pretty fucking badass right there. So moving right along, the theme here was women are smarter than men, and to relax our nerves. No, I'm a little bit ahead of myself. So women are smarter than men. See, women pull off the same amount of shit that men do, but they don't get fucking caught. That's the difference there. When guys pull off shit, you know we fucking lied, and we gotta lie about the lie, about the lie, about the lie, and you can't believe one fucking lying word out of our lying fucking mouth. And women pull shit off, and you don't even fucking know what happened, and that's how fucking clever women are. You can look for your favorite pair of underwear with 19 holes in them until the fucking cows come home. She threw them the fuck out. That's not what makes her smarter than you. She will help you look for them. That's what makes her smarter than you. I'll help you look for them. I knew you must be devastated. I know that's your favorite pair. Don't you worry. If we can't find them, we'll go to Walmart and we'll get you a new pair and we'll give you a starter hole. How about that? So women smarter than men, my wife and I, to relax our nerves, sometimes watch serial killing shows. Like we'll stream a whole series. It'll be like 9 episodes, an hour a pop, and then we'll start it, one tonight, and then my wife will fall asleep, and then I'll watch them all night long, and then as the normal Amish are getting up to milk the cows, the exciting conclusion will come up, and my wife will wake up, and she'll go, "What's happening in the show?" And I'll be like, "I don't know." And she'll watch it for like 48 seconds, and she'll just get caught up on all 9 episodes. You're like, oh, I see. The kid got the help of the uncle to kill the asshole father and bury him in a fucking backyard. How the fuck does she know that? I'm fucking awake all night long watching this fucking thing, and I don't know what the fuck's going on. She fucking slept through it. And again, I'm not screaming this piece of material right now because I'm enjoying Sparky hanging out with us. This is something you're not going to get at all. Sparky, if you could figure out a way to tweet for people to send me money, because this is really fucking cool. All right. That's amazing. I put this microphone here especially for her in hopes.
This is a reminder. You promised we could all take a break and go wee a beer. It's time.
Well, that's the Bumsa reminding us of the pee break.
This is a reminder. You promised we could all take a break and go wee a beer. It's time.
Okay, so I know I promised we would all take a pee break, but I wasn't expecting Sparky to join us. So if you want to take a pee break, just go right the fuck ahead. But I'm not going. This is probably never going to happen again. This is really a fucking crazy thing going on here right now. So let's talk about Baboomsa over there. If you've been watching my live stream, you know I call my Alexa Baboomsa because when I say Alexa, the blue light goes up and it pays attention and it starts to ask. And you have to actually, when you want to talk about Alexa without her answering you, asking you anything, you got to call her something else. And mine is Baboomsa. And you got to talk to Baboomsa in a very exact way or shit goes wrong. I'll be like, Baboomsa, order for me Twin Peaks Season 3 on Blu-ray. And Baboomsa will go, I don't know what twin penis seasoning is. And then I have to scream that. Yet it is not twin penis seasoning. Twin Peaks Season 3. And then she'll go, I don't know what that is. Great. Now there's 2 women in the house that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I kind of hate that joke because my wife actually always knows what I'm talking about, even if I can't say words. She knows me that well. I could just walk in the room and go, she goes, oh, you need some water. Fuck me in a booger of goo. But that blue light on Baboomsa He's very helpful. I think it's something that they should install on actual human beings because I deal with a lot of nitwits and idiots, and I don't always know if they're paying attention. I wish they had the boom boom to light, and I'd be out there in the world and be like, Joe, 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 and fucking scream, and the blue light will whip around Joe's head. I know I have his fucking attention, and even I would accept the failure light too that the boom gives you sometimes. You yell at Joe, and then you get the red light. And he says, I'm having problems understanding right now because I smoked dope on my lunch break. Try back in another 15 minutes. I would be okay with that as well. So this is so cool. So, Sparky, thank you for joining us tonight. She never does this. It's bedtime really. And there's no way. Maybe I'll scream a lot next week, but there's no way I'm going to scream and destroy the fun that we were having with Sparky right now, right? She's not even going to insult me. I might, dickhead. All right. Fuck me in a bucket of goo. All right, summertime. Just roller coasters, man. I love roller coasters. Again, I got tricked into riding them, test riding them first. Uh, my wife and daughter put me on roller coasters, and they don't even have to ask me if I had fun. They just see my face, and if I look like I'm ready to throw up, they won't go on it. If I'm smiling, pow, they go on. First roller coaster I ever went on was Storm Runner at Hershey Park. Storm Runner, for those of you that don't know, goes 0 to 72 miles an hour in only 2 seconds. Now, even if you use the Mississippi method, that's not a lot of time. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Well, then I'm going. See, I didn't want to scream because 2 seconds is not enough time to process any amount of terror. 72 miles an hour. I'm the first Amish ever to be up over 30, so you understand the hell and the horror that's going through my system. And 2 seconds, you can't process any amount of terror. I could stab you in the eye and probably take you 5 seconds to figure it out. Raymond, what the fuck? So, I don't like Ferris wheels. They scare the fuck out of me. It doesn't make any sense at all. It's just people who ride Ferris wheels. A lot of them are afraid of roller coasters. People who ride roller coasters are also afraid of Ferris wheel. Does we each one think the other one is nutser than we? I'm here to speak on behalf of the roller coaster people. We don't think we're going to die on that 4,000 foot drop, 900 miles an hour. That's the fun part. Wahoo! We think we're going to die on that slow hill up. That's when we think we're going to die. And the Ferris wheel is nothing but a never ending mind fuck of slow hills up with no payoff. I'm going to die up. I'm going to die up. I'm going to die up. Oh, I'm going to die down. I'm going to die down. I'm going to die down. I'm going to die. We're going around again. We're going around again. How many times does this thing go around? You don't know? You put me on this fucking death wheel and you don't fucking know? Oh, then you get to the fucking top, and then they stop it because some assholes want to get on the bottom, and the wind's blowing, and the cart's going back and forth like this, and I don't have a seatbelt on, and I didn't take a pill because I didn't think this was going to happen. I'm thinking of just leaping off this fucking thing to just prove a point. So they changed the scare factor from 2 to a 9 where it fucking ought to be. And there's no bragging rights on a Ferris wheel. Nobody gets off a Ferris wheel, buys a t-shirt and a keychain and brags and gets the picture. Do you see me? I rode the fuck out of this thing. We went around and around and around. I don't know how many fucking times. Oh. It seems like I don't really have to do anything when Sparky's here. And this is probably a wrong assumption, but I mean that's fucking adorable right there. Fuck me in a bucket of goo. All right, I'm definitely using cheater notes. Sparky's here to entertain you. I guess boomsa. Oh, here's something I want to talk about. I forgot about. Sometimes we have all these skew cars on our keychain. See, I don't go anywhere, so I don't have my fucking keychain. We have all these fucking courtesy cars and skew cars, and then people ask us if we have the whatever the fuck it's called. See, I haven't been in stores so long, I can't remember what they're fucking called. The wellness club and the this club and the that club, and we hand our keys over a fucking stranger, and he jerks it off over the Magic X, and then we don't even give our keys to our friends when we're drunk and we're trying to leave a party at night. Here's how you get your keys away from any of your drunken asshole friends. Is you get, dude, give me the keys. I'm not drunk. I can drive. I know, it's just I can save you 10 cents off a gallon of gasoline. You'll flip them fucking keys right over, and then you'll be fine. So we're all in these special clubs until we go to pay. And then plunk down to 20, and they whip out that fucking magic yellow pen, and they hold it up to the light, and they hit, and they're basically accusing us of counterfeiting. And I am not stable, and I'm starting to get fucking take this personally. It's just, you got me mixed up with someone who's not a wellness member. See, I would never do a fucking thing like that. It's very embarrassing. Do like I do. Swing by the Staples for $3. You can get your own magic yellow pen and do like I do. I check my fucking change. Let's just see if that's a real $10 bill. And then if they look really stupid, I go, oh, that's a bad one. You have to give me another one. And then sometimes that works. And then I can't shop there again for like 30 days. But I got $10, and that's better than fucking gas points, right? The magic yellow pen has its limits. I once took it to a strip club and I laid it on a knocker and I said, I will give you a real dollar if that's a real breast. I would not suggest doing this at all. Didn't go my fucking way at all, right? Just so you understand what's going on here. Sparkey right now is having a fucking great time. This is her version of having a fucking wonderful time. As I said, I was planning on screaming and hooting and hollering, but if you think I'm gonna fuck up her summer fun, no fucking way. You know what she does? It's really fucking weird. She likes the food that we like. When she eats any fruit at all, then she bites at her feet. And it really fucking creeps me out. Any strawberry or whatever, and then she'll start fucking chewing on her feet. We get some cherries out here the other day, and she just looked at them and started eating at her feet. Now that's not funny. It's a little fucking creepy if you think about it. Oh my god, just when I thought these episodes couldn't get any fucking weirder, Sparky zooms in. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to my cheater notes here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I did mustard, and you know what that means for later on. But again, I'm be doing McDonald's, but I'll be doing like a whisper version. This is the weirdest fucking thing that there ever was. I feel like I'm in another dimension here. Let's see, I got roller coasters, boom, roasted. You got the blue light around fucking Joe's head. Let's see. Oh, I know what's going on here. Since it's not going to be winter for a long time, I'm going to talk a little bit of winter. The weatherman always scares the fuck out of us about it being the worst winter that we ever had. It's going to be, every winter can't be the fucking worst one we ever had. I remember the fucking worst winter that we ever had because I lost a metric fuck ton of money. I had 2 sold out shows at the Sellersville Theater, not one fucking flake of snow on the ground, and we all have these friends that you can't give them any good news because they're in charge of fucking bursting your bubble and explain to you why your life really sucks. Batshit balls. And Peckerhead goes, he goes, hey, 2 sold out shows at the theater tomorrow. What are you gonna do if it snows? Oh, 2-hour delay with a modified kindergarten. How the fuck do I know? Follow the fucking salt truck. Get out of here, motherfucker. Go, 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 go. Then that started to fucking flood. I came in the house here, not one flake of snow on the ground, popped on the fucking Weather Channel. Jack Cocksucker was smiling to beat the band. When the weatherman's smiling in the winter, you know we're gonna fucking get it. And that cocksucker stood on my TV, had no snow on the ground. He said, Saturday night, we're expecting anywhere from 2 to 30 inches. Now, that's enough of your bullshit. I should be screaming. Now, you see how her head popped up there? I gotta watch myself here. You can't fucking say 2 to 30. You can say 2 to 4 or 26 to 30. We don't live in a fucking 2 to 30 world. You gotta pin that fucking shit down. Try that on your woman, honey. I'll be home by 7 or a week from next Tuesday. You gotta fucking pin that shit down for fucking 2 to 30 inches. What am I, some dumb whore at the happy hour and you're trying to get in my pants? Hey, baby, I got either 2 or 30 inches right here. I don't know. Tune in at 11. Maybe you find out I'm hung like a Barbie Ken doll and you get nothing, you motherfuckers. This is the short version of snow. I'm more worried about scaring the fuck out of my bird now than I am about you fuckers. I'm sorry about that, but this is fucking cool. This was my vision for episode 1, fucking 20 episodes ago. Now she wants to get in on it. So, alright, let's see here. I have no idea what I told you already. I know I started sideways, and somebody requested that I talk about football, which I don't know if I want to do, but I actually was thinking I want to do something about Christmas. So, okay, so here we go. There's no promise, but every so often, if you're really lucky, your family could experience a babyless Christmas. All the kids are grown up. There's no little kids around. It's all grown ups. It may never happen, but it doesn't happen that often. But when it does, embrace it. A babyless Christmas is what I call the whiskey marijuana Christmas. It is the greatest fucking Christmas that there ever was. There's no rules. Nobody gives a shit. You can fucking drink and piss your beer right into the fireplace. You can go over and shit in a neighbor's fucking rose bush. There people are taking pictures and they're laughing. You can jerk yourself off in the poison ivy out back and nobody gives a flying fuck. And then, without warning, next year, somebody shows up with a baby. Christmases are fucking ruined for the whole rest of your fucking life. You can't fucking do anything. Oh, you can't jerk off? Not in front of the baby. No, it's the baby's first fucking Christmas. Oh, no shitting in the rose bushes next door. No, it's the baby's first fucking Christmas. And you know what? That was my last fucking Christmas last year because that was the year we didn't have no fucking babies. It really feels odd to do my show this fucking chilled down like this. Please post in the comments if you're unhappy with this. I will make sure that all the rude comments are directed right at Sparkey, who this is why we are whispering here tonight. It's fucking amazing. Babyless fucking Christmas. Right, see. Alright, couple more things here. What the fuck? Let's talk about football a little bit. People love football. I kind of sort of like football a teeny little bit, but I can't spare the 3 hours that it takes to watch a fucking football game. And then another one's on 3 hours, and another one that's fucking 10 hours every Sunday. 16 weeks in a fucking row. That is a huge commitment of time. And I'm here to tell you this, guys. If you spent 10 hours with your woman every Sunday for 16 fucking Sundays in a row, you'd be getting sucked off so much you wouldn't have time for your fantasy league, I'll tell you that. The problem with football for me is that when your team loses, you get really fucking mad all week long. And it burns at you like a fucking cancer sore. And you're just filled with a fucking rage to see, I basically have a happy life. And I cannot possibly turn the happiness of my life over to asshole strangers in spandex, or if they fuck up, I'm pissed off all fucking week. So here's what I do. I record the game of the team that I like. I find out the final score, and if they didn't win, fuck it. I don't watch it. I'm not gonna get fucking 3 hours off my life, no fucking way. I find out they win, I watch it on the server, and I turn it into a drinking game. Any fuck up, fumble, or blunder, you fuckers are punching the TV screen and kicking a hole in the wall. Fucker drops a 80-yard pass on the first play of the game. Shot of Jaeger, everything will be okay. You motherfucker, your team fucks up, and then somehow they're losing by 21 points. There's not even fucking 2 minutes off the clock. And cocksucker on TVs taunting you and doing fucking snow angels. I taunt them right back. Yeah, dance it up, bitch. Wait till you see how this thing ends. Oh, I just watch it there because I bumped the hat and the sign, and that's just the kind of thing that makes Sparky go nuts. So I'm gonna move this, so that can't happen again. Sorry about that. She's got a little bit of a fucking mad face right now, but she didn't fucking fly off on us. There we go. Right there. So the other problem with football is penalties. Slow the fucking game down. We all know what happened. We all have the replay on the TV at home. And the motherfuckers, these gladiators beat the fuck out of each other. You throw a penalty flag at them, they turn into a bunch of drama queens performing Shakespeare in the Park. Penalty, 88. Oh no, he was... Who dare throw the flag of shame at my feet? You know me to be a man of honor. There is your villain. Oh, fucking man up admit what you fucking did and move things along. Penalty 88. Yeah, I did it, and I do it again. I'm a fucking hero. Didn't you see what happened? I looked behind me, and that asshole cornerback was out of position, so I grabbed that bitch by the nuts, and I threw him in the Gatorade. I saved a touchdown, and I do it again. I'm a fucking hero. What you gonna do? Back me up 15 yards or let me dry my tears with that little yellow flag? Now, in ice hockey, that's badass. When there's a penalty on the ice hockey, they don't fight, they don't complain about it. They know they fucking did it. Now just say penalty 37, and he'll just fucking skate off, fucking mad, and he will go into the naughty boy box, and he will sit there all fucking pissed off with blood on his stick, and he'll even taunt the guy that he put the penalty on. He said, "Yeah, I did it. I did it, man. And your blood is on my fucking stick right here. You got 2 minutes, bitch. You got 2 minutes, and I'm coming back out there and finish what I fucking started." That's right. Football should have a naughty boy box. You see, what's happening right now is, Sparky, that's the sound of the end of my show. But Alexa, stop. I have one more thing to perform, and thanks for tolerating this. I'm sorry. I actually must apologize now for not screaming and going nuts. But Sparky she was so fucking happy. She was a little bored today, running around looking for something to do. And now, there she is, stealing the show. So, people get upset with my show because of the dreaded word fuck. And I don't mean nothing by it. I think we live in a what the fuck world, and that's all it is. And I think there should be more cursing in the world for all the shit that we go through. And I'll tell you this, I found a loophole in the system. Geezers got the world by the nuts. So young people, if you curse in public, they'll just call the cops and haul your ass out of there. But geezers, you can curse your way to the front of any line, and no power or persuasion will stop you. What will happen is that everything will shut down, and everybody who works there is going to focus all their attention on shutting you up and getting you the fuck out of there peacefully and calmly. When I go full gray, I'm going to be a rich old geezer. I'm going to head off to a Walmart, load up a shopping cart, $9,000 for the latest technology, and I will pick the worst checkout line that I can find, and I will stand there and proudly shit in my pants as the shit rolls down my leg. Every retard in a red vest with a walkie-talkie will be my personal customer assistant. I don't even have to pay for shit. Sir, you're our 1 millionth customer. Congratulations. Let's just wipe the shit off your leg here and get you out the special winner's door. Now, if you are a geezer, or you know a geezer, here's some shit you can try tomorrow. You're ninth in line at the McDonald's. There's hatred, there's tension behind the counter. 3 retards trying to pour 1 cup of coffee, and they can't fucking do it. Please get off my politically correct ass about the word retard. I mean no disrespect to anyone with physical or mental challenges. I just mean normal people that are really fucking dumb. That's who we're talking about out there. You just eyeball them a little bit and go, "You, McDickhead!" Did I fuck that up? I think I fucked it up. You're ninth in line at the McDonald's. There's 3 of you. Geezer at McDonald's. "You, McDickhead! I'm talking to you, you lazy McShuffin McMotherfucker. Let's go. We're McLate. We're getting McFucking fired. We have McFucking places to go, McFucking things to do. You're young. You got your whole McFucking life ahead of you. You don't even really give a McFuck. But I could be dead any McFucking minute, couldn't I? And I don't want to spend my last McFucking minutes on the planet McFucking Earth waiting for your McFucking lazy ass to make my last McFucking breakfast. Now, I want a large McFucking coffee and an egg McFucking muffin right McFucking now. And that works at the drive-up window, because I tried it one time. I did. I pulled in there. I said, I'd like 1 McFucking cheeseburger without McFucking mustard, and at a few locations, the bad words actually appear on the screen. Look, 1 McFucking cheeseburger without McFucking mustard. Kind of amazing. These young kids hack the system. He's going fucking places. He's wasted in there. And then I pull up to the first window, and here's where I want you to rally and take a stand with me, because they've done it to all of us. Would you mind just pulling off to that spot, and we'll bring this thing out for you? Yes, I would mind, since you asked my opinion. See, I only ordered 1 McFucking item, and I look in there, and I see at least 5 McDickheads running around, not doing much of anything. So here's what we're going to do. You, McDickheads, you will go out and you will stand in the McHolding spot of McShame, the McPenalty box of McFast Food, where all the other McDickheads behind me in line are going to wonder what the McFuck did that guy order that was so wrong. They'll McTweet about it. They'll make Facebook about it. They don't give a McFuck. They'll pick out something else now. And all the other McDickheads focus all their McPower on getting me my one McFucking cheeseburger without McFucking mustard. Don't even start that happy horse shit where you tilt your McFucking head and say I didn't say no McFucking mustard because I took a screenshot of my order and I tweeted it to my Instagram. So don't even fucking play that. And when I hold it up like this here, you can go the McFuck back in. Now, would you believe he had the McBalls to say to me after all that shit, sir, this is a CVS pharmacy drive-up prescription window. That's a wrap on episode 20. Tone things down. Sparky in the house. I love you. See you next week. Stay safe. And maybe I'll do the exact same thing next week and just fucking scream it out, right? Thanks, folks. Let's shut this shit down. Well done. You fucking rocked the house there, Sparky.